Hello everybody, how are you doing? I'm doing the March 3rd, 2020's daily tarot card reading. If you do like my work, feel free to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Okay, so the first card for this reading is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about hard work. Like when you go to work, you expect to gain a profit or something like that. In this case, I'm going to skip a card. In this case, it seems like there's some type of delay in maybe receiving a reward for work that's done. And the next card, well, I skipped a card because it seemed to make sense a while ago. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse, so it's like no new beginning with this work project, but whatever the reward is kind of on delay. And the Tower card is in the reverse, so it's like some type of work is being done. I wasn't sure who this reading was about, but when I asked for clarification, the card that I did get was the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about many opportunities coming in, but when I got the card, I immediately said like Sagittarian. I think of this as like Sagittarius's energy. Could be the bow and arrow. It just could be, you know, that Sagittarians, they're kind of, they like to explore. So I think of it to me as a Sagittarian type energy. It doesn't have to be, but it's maybe about somebody who likes to do a lot of different things. Like they don't want to maybe stay in one place, so they're going from this activity to that activity. And so they're putting in work on some type of project. They're not seeing the results that they want to see because for some reason the results are on delay. And for some reason the Tower like says, hey, what are you doing? And kind of nudges them somewhere else. And so for some reason that is justice. Justice, like I said, can be funny. This card can be funny. What does it mean? It's saying like maybe perhaps you're doing one thing, but maybe you really belong somewhere else. So it's kind of nudging you in a different direction. Okay. So the next card is the Heartbreak card, Three of Swords, heartbreak and sorrow. Maybe you really enjoyed whatever you were doing. And so you're like really sad because you really want to continue whatever it is you're doing. You really want to see the profit come in, but for some reason you don't know what's holding up the process. So whoever this applies to, it's like you're crying over spilled milk. You're like, I wasted time, I wasted energy. I don't know what you're thinking, but it's like you're kind of sad because I don't know if you know what to do, you know, about the situation. So the next card is the High Priestess. I wonder if you're thinking about it in optimistic terms and saying, you know what, well, I learned lessons as I tried to work on that project. And so maybe you're just, I don't know. I mean, every stepping stone that you take leads you to your destination. So maybe you're looking at it like that. Like maybe I shouldn't sit here and cry over what was lost. Let me embrace this opportunity and probably manifest whatever it is that I desire or whatever it is that I'm being led to work on, because we have the Magician card here. Okay. So the funny thing is, I showed you the Eight of Wands. It shows up again because I was trying to figure out. So the who is this Eight of Wands. So I don't know if this reading, it's not the reading. I was asking about the first couple of cards because I didn't have a court card to show who it's talking about. So this is the 3rd of March. So maybe this is a day of many opportunities coming in for whomever it resonates for. It could be a Sagittarian energy, but it doesn't have to be. I don't know if these opportunities are in a face-to-face type of way, or if they're going to come to you in a social media type of way. But okay, so the reading, I was asking who is this about. It could be about this court card because it's one of the rare court cards. Like we have one court card there and two at the end. Okay. But so this could be about an Empress energy. But when I asked who is this about, again, I got many opportunities, or from my perspective, a Sagittarian energy. So there could be many opportunities approaching an Empress. Endora, the Empress card does mean pregnancy also, so there could be a pregnancy, but I don't get the feeling that we're talking about romantic issues. There's also a possibility that there are many opportunities and somebody starts dressing the part. So maybe the many opportunities. Okay, so maybe somebody was crying over spilled milk. They learned their lessons, but they manifested a new opportunity. Maybe perhaps just in case they maybe went to the mall or something like that. Maybe, you know, and got some clothing or something. And maybe that's what the Empress energy is about here. But, so anyway, the point is that it seems like we're talking about work. And so the next card is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands card is about somebody feeling traumatized from previous situations. Like what comes to mind right now is this Six of Swords in the reverse. And that is about delays and obstacles. So somebody's trying to manifest something financially or with their career, but they feel like they're being blocked. And so like other opportunities are maybe coming their way, but they're feeling traumatized from past experiences. So I don't know if this is career crossing into romantic, because there could be sorrow, and because we did have heartbreak. You can have heartbreak with your career if you get diverted from what you desire to do. But it just seems to me like at this point we're kind of crossing over maybe into romantic issues also. But there's some type of traumatizing effect of being delayed, because maybe perhaps the person put in a lot of work and, you know, again, they were sorrowful. Like they had sorrow here and crying over spilled milk. So it's something major to either an Empress or to a Sagittarius. Okay. So the next card here is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands, when I was dealing out the cards, I actually thought a couple of the cards, I wasn't sure if they were supposed to have come out. It makes sense. But anyway, this Two of Wands card, after the two of Wands came out, the Five of Pentacles came out and the Three of Wands came out. And I wasn't sure if they belonged there. So anyway, the Two of Wands here is a choice between two. So the Five of Pentacles was likely, it, like I said, seems like we're crossing over into romantic. So the Five of Pentacles could have been a karmic soulmate. And then the other option could be a new start with someone else. And so the next card here is the Page of Wands reversed. So there's some type of manipulation going on here. And then I didn't understand what did that mean for this reading, so I clarified it. And okay, so what I got is judgment. I don't think you can possibly have judgment in a new situation, but a lot of times when you're making a judgment, it's probably on a situation you're well aware of. So I don't know if this is about the new person. This might be about an old person. The next card is the Knight of Cups. So the old person could be making an offer of love. The next card is the Six of Pentacles, and that's about charity. And then the next card is the Moon. So something is hidden, or I don't know if there's strings attached to something in regard to the old situation, because this card was the Page of Wands reversed. Like there's some type of manipulation going on. And maybe this is what the traumatizing situation is. So I don't know who this is resonating for, but this could be going both ways. This could be going from your career sector to your romantic, okay? So the next card that we have is the Temperance card. So it's almost saying like calm down the manipulations. You calm down the manipulations by not choosing the person who is being manipulative. So of the options that the Empress had, one might be an old soulmate and another might be a new choice. Maybe perhaps the old soulmate is out because whatever manipulations were going on is not like, it's too excessive. So we're toning it down and removing all of the inappropriate behaviors or whatever. Inappropriate being like judgment was called on something. So it didn't name the behaviors. The only thing that I can tell you here is some type of shady things that are hidden, okay? But clearly the manipulation is what is being tempered. So the next card here is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And so it could be that since we're doing career and romance kind of mixed together. It could be that we're tempering a situation of unemployment or something, and things are shifting in a better way. But the next card is saying Knight of Pentacles reversed, so not ready yet. It's not financially secure and stable yet. So the next card is the World, okay? So the World card is about many opportunities. For some reason, this reading is about a lot of opportunities, okay? So even if something is not stable because there's some type of delay, which is kind of heartbreaking because somebody's doing a lot of work, it's like, it's almost like this is repeating. The Tower knocked the situation with the delays. Somebody was doing a lot of work, but the Tower is knocking that situation and saying, no, justice means that I'm going to send you somewhere else. I'm going to send you to do something else. So I forgot which card I was at the World card. So again, we have many opportunities showing up 3 times because we had the Eight of Wands, and the World, okay? So now we have the Knight of Swords reversed. So again, this is like a battle soldier going into battle, but he's unsure of himself. He is not, if he's upright, he's strong, and he's like, yeah, I'm going off to battle, and he's ready. In the reverse, he's not really ready, he's unsure. So it's like there are many opportunities, but what are you going to do? What are the choices that you're going to make? So the next card here is a card of like gaining control over yourself. It's kind of like up here, you said, oh my, I lost I didn't create what I desired to create. It's breaking my heart and I'm crying, okay? But it's saying, no, get over that. Get out of your tears, get out of your sorrow, okay? Get some strength, because see, the battle soldier here is not strong. So it's saying get some strength. And then I think it's saying no more arguing. So I'm not sure if this is about the romantic. Mind you, we were talking about this manipulative energy coming from a past soulmate, karmic soulmate. So it's saying get some strength, and maybe that's what's being knocked. That could be what the Tower is knocking. This could be work or love or both. Okay, so no more arguing. And then, so it's showing this Five of Pentacles, because I put the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Wands back in the deck. So the Five of Pentacles came out this time reversed. So it's saying releasing that karmic, like your karmic debt has been paid. You see how there's no more arguing, because we tempered the manipulative behavior of the past soulmate, okay? And when we calm all that out, like we clear the slate, okay? Then guess what? Wow, Four of Wands, peaceful, stable, happy. In spite of all of the pains, the tears, the sorrow, the delays, all of the things that have come against this person, all of a sudden stability, because we let go of the thing that was maybe causing us to be traumatized, okay? So we let this go. No more traumatizing experiences. We're not going to hold on to that. We're going to be strong and stable. But the thing about it is that somebody's still remembering the stress. Somebody's still remembering the sorrow and the heartbreak. So then we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is not a stable lover. I think this is operating as a court card. If you watch my romantic readings, this is like the mover. The mover is this person who's like passionate and fiery. He's like, oh, I'm so into you, I cannot live without you. But then at the same time, what if he's gone the next day, So this Knight of Wands is not the person who's like the person who is going to stick around for the long term. And so I'm not sure. Okay, let me just keep reading. So the next card here is the Ace of Swords. So someone is speaking their truth. This energy here kind of gets kind of weird, because mind you, we cleared out the old thing and then we're like, yeah, it's calm and peaceful. It's stable. But then I don't know if thinking about the nightmares of the past is like manifesting more drama. I'm not sure. Because here we kind of get dark again in the energies. Like I said, we have the Knight of Wands, like he's passionate, but he may not stick around. This, I keep getting Sagittarian energy because the Eight of Wands, probably not the World card, but this card I think of as Sagittarian. So some type of Sagittarian energy or person may be relevant to this reading. So the next card is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is like victory, maybe by the things that you say. So maybe somebody's saying, I'm so in love with you or something like that. But I'm not sure if this person will stick around long term. But, okay. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there's the Devil card showing up here. And so what does that mean? It's a temptation. And, you know, so far it doesn't really look good in between this temporary lover, like temporary but passionate lover, and the fact that the Devil card is showing up next to it. So it's like kind of like, it's not the worst it could be, but it may be dangerous. It may be tricky. It may be an addiction, you know, like you're addicted to this person, but this person keeps disappearing. Okay, so following behind that is the Seven of Swords. So what does that mean? That means that this person, this Knight of Wands is coming. We kind of know he may not be long term. We know he might be seducing us and bringing us temptations. And then on top of that, he might be stealing energy or something. Okay, so this kind of is not looking good. Let me keep reading it. Okay. And by the way, when I look at this Ace of Swords card, and because we're talking about Sagittarian energy that keeps coming up to me and the way I see it, the Ace of Swords is something about the speech. Something about the speech of this person that may be tricky. Sometime when we say sticks and stones can break our bones, but words will never hurt us. No, some people use their words to hurt others, and that's not a good thing to do. But something about this may be tricky, this person's words. Okay? And like I said, it's just dark energy kind of coming from these cards. So then we have the Seven of Swords, and that might be somebody stealing energy, stealing somebody's, you know, peace, maybe. So, and maybe, I don't know if they're bringing it to someone else. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. And then next to it, we have the Queen of Cups. And that has happened in several readings, maybe, let me see, maybe a month ago. Last month, maybe. I have several readings where I would have the Queen of Pentacles next to the Queen of Cups. So I'm not sure if these are two different lovers or if it's one person with this, like their work energy and their love energy. Okay? But somebody is like, so somebody, this is the Empress here. The Empress had found her peace. And then a knight comes toward her, a fiery knight comes toward her. And then he maybe steals away and then gives to other people. Okay? Okay, so that doesn't really sound too stable long term or anything like that. Doesn't sound too tempting to me. So basically that was your reading. And if you guys appreciate the reading, feel free to subscribe. When you subscribe, if you would like more videos, press the bell button next to the subscription button. And I appreciate you guys listening. Take care, okay? If you need a personal reading, look in the description box below. And if you'd like to make a donation, also there's a link down below in the description box, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.